Hello guys, Oля is here, and today I want to share my testimonial with you about the marriage agency AForeignAffair. I get a lot of requests every day from you, and you ask me about this marriage agency, if they are scammers or not, if you can trust them and everything else. So I just decided to visit one of their romance tour here in Ukraine, in Kyiv, and now I'm ready to tell you my opinion about this company. Okay, let's start. I will try to be short. I don't know if I can, but I will try to be short and tell you just the most important information. Okay, the first one, scam or not? Of course, it's the most important question when we speak about marriage agency. And what I can tell you, AForeignAffair, it's a very large marriage agency which worked since 1995 or something like that on the market on the marriage market. Yeah, so it's very old, and of course. If they will be just scammers, probably they will not exist so long. But what I can tell you, that it's the large marriage agency. They have two types of kind of services, yes? Online dating and offline dating. And I think it's a very big difference. Also, they have online dating with actually all over the world, and the same about romance tours. So they organize tours to Ukraine, but also they organize tours into Latin America, into Asia, probably other countries, I don't remember exactly. So they are just large marriage company, and when I just was looking on their website, I think how they can manage all of this, you know, it's very hard, because they actually work all over the world, yes, and it's very hard to manage such a big job. So what I noticed, they are a company which actually don't do anything by themselves. They just have thousands of partnership with different local marriage agencies, and this is how they work. So actually they are just managers, you know, and executives is just people, different local marriage agencies, different local managers who organize all of this event under their name. Are they scammers or not? They was created not because of scamming you. So the scam is not their main goal. Their main goal is giving like dating services, something like that. But because they are not do this by themselves, because they have just partnership with a lot of different marriage agencies, they are not responsible actually for their work. So they are not responsible for girls who are on their website. They are not responsible for girls who came to their socials. They actually, it seems like they are not responsible for anything, and they even don't know who came to their socials. They don't know those girls who are on their websites, you know. And in general, it explains a lot of things. When I wrote on the Facebook that I will meet with the vice president, you wrote me a lot of different questions, and one of the most popular was why they have very beautiful pictures, why girls have very beautiful pictures, or why girls don't change their pictures for a long time and everything else. And I think it explains a lot, because they are not responsible for that. So they just deal with different local marriage agencies, and they actually don't know what they do. So some of agencies can be very good, very honest. Some of agencies can be scam. And the same about girls. Some girls can scam you. Some girls can have sincere feelings to you. So it's all just depends on you, and they don't have any responsibility. So you understand, they are not scammers by default, but you can be scammed on their agency, on the online dating, or when you come to their socials, because they are not responsible for girls. Online dating. Online dating, it's a very fun thing, because that I always don't support it, because I think you need to have a natural meeting, you need to have a natural relationship, natural chemistry and everything else. And online dating, of course, it's good to probably meet some people, but a lot of people corresponding with the girl for a long time, during half of a year, 1 year and more, and they actually even don't meet. And I spoke a lot about this topic with the vice president, and he confirmed me that yes, it's scam, but people want to be scammed. People want to believe that if you write some good things to the girl, she answers you some good things, then you exchange some very intimate pictures, and then you write her that I love you, she writes you back that I love you, that this is real feelings and this is love. And he confirmed that if people believe that you can find your soulmate just messaging on the virtual world, and you even don't meet her in person, so this is up to you. Yeah, you want to be scammed because you want to believe that you can find a love in the virtual world. And I agree with him, so I can't say that he's scammer, yes, because he also confirmed that yes, online dating, it's mostly time scam, not just on their agency, but in general, in every agency. In general, online dating is total scam, because people lose natural feelings during this digital technologies and social networks. So people now they prefer to using Viber or WhatsApp instead of come to someone's house, yes, have a great time together and speak naturally, speak with each other. And the same they extrapolate into relationships. So they think that they can build relationship just using virtual messages and virtual words, but not natural meeting and natural speaking this person. So if you want to be scammed, if you want to believe in some fairy tale, you will be scammed, And also I like the one phrase which Vice President of AForeignAffair said, that if you're realistic, if you're a really realistic person, you will avoid scam 99%. And I also agree, because you need to understand about age difference, you need to understand about a lot of things. You need to know that if you speak with girl just maybe a month and you never met her in life, you just correspond with her, and she write you that I love you so much, oh my darling, I don't know, I dream about you all the time. You probably need to be realistic. It can't be true. Like, who can write you this, who can dream about you all the life if you even never met in the real life, And people just want to be scammed, and I agree with him 100%. The same about age difference. Okay, I hope you understand my point of view. And now more about romance tours. It's another direction in their activity, and I like it more because romance tours give you the real opportunity to meet girl and speak with her in reality, not just in virtual world. And what I can tell about the romance tours, they have only about Ukraine, of course. So they come to Ukraine, people come to Ukraine, like men come to Ukraine, and then they visit few different cities of Ukraine. They have different sightseeing tours also, and also they attend socials, how they call it, and try to find someone for themselves. How is the romance tour going? First of all, before the first social actually, they have orientation. It calls orientation. They tell about everything. How much does translation cost? Which restaurant you need to visit? It means that which restaurants are pretty cheap, they are not overpriced, and it will be good to date with a girl. Which questions you should avoid, which questions you should ask, and if girls want to scam you, what you need to answer her, how to recognize a scam, how to not be scammed. And they discussed all of these questions, and I think it's really good because they looks very honest. They really want to try to help this man to find their soulmate and everything else. So I like this orientation because especially for men who are not familiar with Ukraine, who are the first time here, it's very important to know the prices. It's very important to know some kind of culture things and other things, and not be scammed. It's the most important. But at the same time, as I told you before, that they confirm that they are not responsible for those girls. So he just give the tips for men how not to be scammed, but it's just up to you. If you're not realistic person, if you are 50 years old but you speak with 22, 25 years old girl, she smiled to you, you invite her to them date, she agreed, and then she said, oh, you know, I want to have a new shoes because it's Ukrainian tradition to buy shoes on the first date and everything else. Of course, guys, it's scam. I don't know who can believe in it, but I know a lot of people still believe in it, and they are scammed. Yes, because yeah, you just need to be realistic, but I will have another video about that. So their romance tours pretty good, and I think it's a really good opportunity for people to meet a girl. How the social is going on? The social is in the nightclub, and there are just like typical disco in a typical nightclub. So there are so many different girls. They have badges with their name, and there are boys who are interested in relationship, and they just come to speak with each other. They have some drinks, they have a music, so it's very relaxing atmosphere. So nobody press you, just go and speak with her right now. You can, if you're not feel confident, you can wait. You can wait 1 hour, for example, to go around to look for some interesting girls who is interesting for you, and then you can start to speak with them. And you know, if you are easygoing person, if it's not hard for you to speak with people and to find, you know, to start conversation, so I think it's pretty good opportunity for you to meet the girls, because they just take you to the nightclub. They just give for you a lot of girls, and everything is up to you. So they just give you opportunity to meet the girls. But you need, guys, understand, it's not important how much do you pay for the tour. If it's $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 or $10,000, because all the marriage agencies, they just give you opportunity to meet the girl, but they are not responsible for their for result, because nobody can be responsible for result. Real life, it's chemistry, it's feelings, and they can just give you opportunity, but nobody can give you result. I think you need to understand this. What I like in the romance tour, that they have a big variety of girls. There were a lot of students, of course. A lot of girls, they said that they are students, and of course they're not looking for a relationship, because I think they came here just to have a fun, because it was 5 girls from one company, you know, and everyone understands they are just students, and students, it's 18, 19 years girl, probably 20 years old girl. But there also were 35 years old women, 40, 45 years old women, and I think it's good, because for men who are on their 50s, for example, 40s, it's a great opportunity to meet the girl of the woman of similar age and not to be scammed. But what I noticed, that men who are on their 50s, they all the time try to speak with younger girls, with girls who are 25, 22 years old girl, 20, and with these students, because, you know, of course they look very attractive, and they are young, and when you come to speak with them, of course they will speak with you also. They will smile you, and they say, oh my gosh, you're so funny, you're so interesting. But guys, you need to understand, 20 years old girl are not looking for a relationship with 50 years old man. Sometimes it happens, but This is, as I said, it's exception of rule, but this is not the rule. It again is a very long video because I can't really structure everything in my head, you know, it's very hard. But I think you need to understand that AForeignAffair is a marriage agency which gives you opportunity to meet someone online and offline. But they are not responsible for those girls. They can be scammers, those girls can be scammers, those girls can be serious, and it's only up to you if you recognize a scam, avoid scam, and find your real love or not. They don't promise you anything and they don't guarantee you anything, actually, as I understand from speaking with their vice president. So guys, go ahead, it's up to you. If you use their services, for example, online dating, probably you can still use it, but you need to analyze everything and you need to be realistic. If it's something weird for you, probably you are scammed, so it's better to close this relationship with these girls and start new, or in general just come to Ukraine, meet women in the natural way and be happy with that. I hope it was very useful information for you. Love you guys all, and of course if you have any questions about AForeignAffair or any other agency, please write me in the comments below and I will be happy to answer you. Bye.